Hi, and welcome back to Wicked Wands Tarot. My name is Carmen, and today we've got a reading for you about somebody new coming into your life. We've got the Three of Pentacles, and it could indicate that you are meeting someone in the course of your work, right? So whether you're applying for a new job and you meet someone that way, or it's actually a new coworker, there's an association that comes into your sphere, and this is either someone who's going to become a very close friend of yours or somebody that you may end up being romantically involved with. We've got the Three of Swords in the reverse because this is somebody who is helping you on your healing journey, or alternatively, or probably actually both of them, this is somebody who's healed. So I do feel like they have some beautiful, positive impact on your life. So let's call in spirit with a little bit of wind chime time. Hello, Key Controller. How's it going? If you're interested in a personal reading, I would love to do one for you. My email address is wickedwandstarot@gmail.com. It's in the description box for you. And right underneath that, you can find out how to get additional content like extra shorts and videos, priority replies, that kind of thing. Let's dive in with the Love Oracle because I feel like this is going to give me a little bit of a background in terms of what's going on for you emotionally. I think you know that somebody misses you. What's interesting is we have this ecstasy card, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. And for some of you, this could be how you're feeling. I'm not dealing with that person from my past anymore. Do they miss me? Of course they do. I'm awesome. But I'm also busy having a good time. For others of you, there is somebody that you know is missing you, and you know that they're trying to distract themselves by chasing thrills. Take it how it resonates. Hello there, Jamie. How's it going? What else do we have? This person is stressed out because they feel like you have walked away. That's absolutely it, right? Because they're missing you. They feel like you're doing fine without them. They're stressing because they don't know if they're going to be able to find any way to get your attention again or to somehow get like another chance with you. So they feel like you have just kind of given up. Beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted, longing, craving, aching, wanting, and emotional storm. Again, we've got another reference to turmoil or, instability. This is somebody who feels like you probably want them to, you just don't want to admit it, which is kind of interesting. I don't know that they're right about that. I do think that this is somebody who is very focused on what you look like. This is the Tattoo Tarot. Let's see what else we've got for you. Seven of Swords in the reverse, Queen of Cups in the reverse. Have you ever been asked a question and answered so quickly that you kind of forgot to put the filter on? So you say something too blunt, or you are just like almost a little bit heartless about saying, ew, no, never, not attracted to that person. I feel like you have reached the point where you recoil at the idea of this person from your past. You know without a shadow of a doubt that this is not somebody that you want to date, or this is not somebody that you want to continue to hang around. So this could be platonic or this could be romantic, but this person who's missing you, you're like, yeah, okay. And I don't think you're in a place where you feel like you need to resolve this situation from your past. I feel like you've more so considered it a chapter that is done. It's not what you want anymore. 8 of Swords, another 3 of Swords in the reverse, and the Lovers. Yeah, you've already made the choice to free yourself from a situation that felt like it kept you stagnant or stuck. Felt like somebody was manipulating you to believe certain things, so you probably felt like they were gaslighting you. You were wrong. That's just a gaslighting joke. Sorry. Too soon? Okay, I'll stop. What else do we have? 6 of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, it is so over for you. You're just not at all interested to hear what this person has to say. So I feel like this is just laying the groundwork for you to understand. This reading is for somebody who is just like done with the past. Like, it's just not a consideration. Did I learn things that were valuable? Absolutely. Did I waste some time? Sure. Am I going to waste any more time? Nope. I know that dealing with that individual is something that generally causes me frustration or irritation. So if they're going to keep being about that same BS, then I don't think I really need to interact with them. So be it friend or ex, you're over it. You're done. This person, though, not so much. They are missing you. Yeah, so we go from the 8 of Swords to the 9 of Pentacles, which is saying when you let go of this person, when you distance yourself from them, you noticed a different energy in your life. You noticed things got easier. You noticed you weren't having to tiptoe around or wonder if what you said is going to be like misconstrued. And that's so weird. The 3 of Swords in the reverse, which I got at the beginning, is clarified by the 3 of Pentacles. So 3. And the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. So we've got somebody who feels like they should somehow be able to convince you to come back around, and they're either in the process of finding out or they just found out that there is no tempting you. There is no going back. You're not interested in any of that. Hey, Laura, how's it going? Yeah, I've been there. What else do we have? Another 9 of Pentacles. And another 2 in the reverse. Clarifying the 2 of Swords in the reverse, we have the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. Decisiveness. I cannot explain this any further. Like, just, I'm done. Both of these cards can talk about making a decision. And it's clarifying the Queen of Cups in the reverse. It's like, I don't love you. I don't want to be in your life. I don't trust you. I don't want to be around you. I don't care if you have the best Chuck Norris jokes in all the land. I don't care if you make some excellent chocolate croissants. You're not going to convince me. 2 of Swords in the reverse right after that. This is wild. I don't know if you are literally like climbing to the top of a mountain to say, you suck. I'll never see you again. Should I get lipstick on? Okay. I feel like you are taking a big old like Sharpie or I don't know, like spray paint. Like, I don't like you. Or doing like a little song and dance, right? F off, F off, F off. You know? You really are not about this person. What did they do? I mean, they made it clear who they were. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse, 5 of Swords in the reverse. They want to come back around and make amends, but they have the same selfish issues. King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm coming back around and I'm hoping that we can continue our shenanigans because I need help. And because you make me feel better about the things that I didn't do that I was supposed to do. King of Pentacles in the reverse makes me feel like we've got somebody who is walking back around, not because they are able to offer a long-term commitment or, doing right by you or being a loyal, trustworthy individual, but because they have some issues and they want you to steady it for them, to fix the problem for them. The Moon and the Eight of Pentacles. I think we have somebody that is focused on their work. I don't want to deal with that. I don't need to be, connected to that person. We might have somebody who's not very active on social media or who has not really spent a lot of time with other individuals. But it's like this person's trying to find a way to entice you to come back out and hang out, right? Okay, what if I get you like your favorite bottle of tequila? What if I buy you dinner? What if we get those really great street tacos? This person is like trying to lure you. And I think you're seeing right through their BS because they can't convince you that they've actually changed. It would be more of the same problem. Wow, Ace of Pentacles followed by the Ace of Cups. Like, these are beautiful cards, and it's talking about what you have brewing in your new life. I have something I'm working on. My job's going well, or I just got, a promotion, or I just met somebody that I really like. Things are going in the right direction for you, in part because you're not dealing with this person. So I see you reinforcing those boundaries. Like, I fought tooth and nail to remove the drama and the toxicity from my life that largely was tied to you. So why would I invite you back in? Let's see. We'll go with what's the news. What else do we have? I don't know. I used to get my nails done every 2 weeks, key controller, so people can change. What else do we have? And sorry if I still have paint on my hands, you guys. I did my best. I think I got it all. Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged, exposed, and skirt. Quick getaway, the runner, and escaping. Once I saw who you are, that's all I needed to then run away, to leave, to spend time elsewhere, because I think you found evidence this person lied to you. Oh, it's like that, is it? You told me it was this, but it's actually this. Hey, James, how are you doing? It happens now and then. Hello, Steve. What's going on? True. Red flagged, warning signs, take heed, risky situation. This person is still trouble. They see you doing well in your life and they're like, hey, could I just ride your coattails or something? Could you just pay for all my bills today? They want something and you happen to be the vending machine where they feel like that's where they get it from, but they're wrong. So I think either you don't respond or this person gets told to F off. Because I don't see you being interested whatsoever. You know who this person is. You have receipts. You have evidence. You know what they've been getting into or how they've been acting. And it's not something worth disrupting the beautiful energy that you've created for yourself in your life, right? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Temperance. It's pretty awesome. King of Potions, which is the King of Cups. The Five of Potions, or the Five of Cups, and the Emperor in the reverse. So while you've been able to grab hold of or find a way to control or at least understand and process your emotions with this King of Cups card, they're still stuck in the Five of Cups. You know how to transmute that energy. You know how to alchemize. So I feel like you got out of this situation in a more timely fashion than they have or did. With the Emperor in the reverse, they still feel like they lack control. They're still missing you, right? They still feel like they need to find a way to get back to you. But with the Four of Potions or Four of Cups in the reverse, it feels to me like in their pursuit of making amends, they find something they need to research. Is this another person? Eight of Potions or Eight of Cups in the reverse. And the Six of Pentacles in the reverse again. Yeah, I think they're finding out that they've completely lost you and that you may be drawing attention from others. So they might be a little jealous, or they might be trying to figure out who you're hanging out with. Hello, Renee. How's it going? We've got the Five of Presents, which is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, and the Fool in the reverse. Yeah. This is someone coming back around. They want to pursue another round, another chapter with you, but they haven't changed. And they're going to feel like, can I just say it? They're just going to feel like a big old loser. A loser. I don't normally like to say that word, but it's just like how they're saying it. This person's going to feel like a loser because they come back around and they feel confident that they can get you to communicate with them, and they're going to find out that you are seriously uninterested. Nine of Swords in the reverse. The distance that bothers them does not bother you. It's like working out great for you. So they're overwhelmed. They're hoping to find, if they message you, that you would be like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad you messaged me. I miss you too, like so much. But instead it's like, nothing. Crickets. Crickets. Maybe I need to get some pet crickets so I can add that audio easily. They don't get the response that they want. Why? Because you are focused elsewhere, because you have bigger fish to fry. And you don't have to tell them what you got going on. For some of you, this person's going to be like, what could keep you so possibly busy that you can't respond to me? Or who are you saying that makes it so that you can't respond to me? That's all you have to say. You don't have to say anything to them. People will ask questions all the time. Does it mean you have to give them answers? No. No, it doesn't. I don't owe you shit. So they're expecting a response. And for some of you, you're just kind of like, no. I'm just not going to say anything. This is the Egyptian Tarot. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. And the Hermit. So on the heels of this loss or this separation, deciding that you aren't going to be friends with this person, or this person is not trustworthy, you gain a lot of insight. Your intuition is much more reliable than it was in the past. And I feel like it's that much easier for you to predict who might be a codependent or toxic friend or lover, and whether or not to actually invest in people. In other words, you rejecting people. You're like, smells like codependency. No, thank you. Sounds like you might be a little insecure. I'm out. you're cutting people out or you're not getting started, right? Your senses are working. They're guiding you away from the BS. So, like, that's pretty rad. You're doing a good job. 2 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So after this person comes back around and tries to get in your life and you're like, not saying anything, all of a sudden now there's somebody else that comes in. You know this isn't your person. And now with the 6 of Pentacles, it's like there's a gift here. There's something more your pace. We've got the Moon in the reverse. I feel like you know this. Moon in the reverse, the Sun. Did you manifest this? Some of you may know well enough that if you let go of the things that no longer serve you, if you walk away from the relationships that are toxic and kept you stuck, that like the law of the universe states that things change in a better way for you. So maybe you're like, I rejected a lot of people that were not good. Any day now, the soulmate will come riding in on a noble steed. Maybe some of you have gotten a little hint through your dreams. Maybe some of you are clairaudient. There's some like hint that you've gotten or some feeling that you have that the games are kind of over, right? That you don't have to keep dealing with that same energy. What's up, Darnell? How are you doing? Hello, Illuminati. What's going on? So we've got slow down. Rushing will ruin this connection. They are calling you out so hard right now. They're like, hey, when you meet this new person who's really cool and you find them attractive and this person finds you attractive, could you do me a favor and keep your pants on for like 5 days? 7? 12? 2 days? No naked time until they earned it. Capiche? You feel me? No, don't feel me. I hope you're laughing. Look, there's going to be some excitement here because you're going to be like, oh, you're like real and like soulmatey. What should I do about that? Don't do that yet. What is that reel from? The Daily Show? You gonna do whatever you like. Be careful, because I do feel like a physical attraction could potentially cause drama or chaos in a connection that is meant to be long-term. Don't let them tie you up until at least date 5, okay, you guys? So here's the other thing I'm picking up. If you have somebody that comes back around who wants to lure you back into like a second chapter or a third chapter, and you're like, no. I am so over you. And in fact, I'm going to prove to the world that I'm over you by having some naked time with somebody else. Don't do it. Don't do it. If it's somebody that you're genuinely interested in, you have your own rules, right? But be cautious, because this is saying the horizontal mambo creates a problem for you. And then somebody feels trapped. So a slower pace is what makes this work out or enables it to work out. The other thing is, I do feel like this person from your past is not going to be quick to pick up on your rejection. I do think that this is somebody who's going to try to make it seem like they've gone through more, or that they've like healed what they needed to, because they want to compete for your heart. And for some of you, this is, you have a really good thing going with a new person. You don't want to rush things from a physical standpoint with them, but you're feeling a little randy, so you get with the ex. Das ist verboten. No. No. No lo hago. Wait, no lo haga? It was a command. Don't do it? This is what happens when you don't speak Spanish for a while, you guys. Hello, Third Eye. How are you doing? Don't do it, okay? There's an irresponsible decision pertaining to whether or not your pants are on that could ruin a really good relationship for you. Could be the ex coming back around, or it could just be like hopping into bed too soon. But I trust you. I trust you to have self-control. It's one of the most powerful things you can have as a human. Look at the people who achieve great things. Some of them it's because they were just a little bit obsessive or crazy or workaholic. I will admit that. But this is about making sure you're not rushing or making it seem like your intentions are different than they actually are. Page of Cups in the reverse, 10 of Wands. Look, this ex is going to be a little bit heartbroken when you reject them, okay? It's going to be a little stressful. So you might feel the need to let loose, right? Your pants. There's a better way to deal with this, okay? When things get crazy, when things get hectic, when you need something to, make you smile, you could choose something else, cheese is delicious. A good movie. I don't know. Go watch somebody ride a mechanical bull. Wow, this is really just a don't have sex reading. This is wild. Justice. 3 of Cups in the reverse. Specifically, this is saying your ex or somebody who's a fling is going to try to hop right into your bed because you're having a difficult day. And your self-control is muy importante, okay? Just don't do it. Don't. Really? Are you really going to say that? Okay. Don't shoot the messenger. But whoever is trying to get in your pants, I don't think that they're going to really make you smile. You know what I mean? Which is kind of like buying a donut and then forgetting it at the gas station, and you pay for something but you don't actually get it, that kind of vibe. Do not pursue this. It is not even getting you the little thing that you think you're going to get. And I maybe didn't choose the right words there, but I'm just saying it might not be worth it at all. Yep. There's a thing that happens, All right. This is the untold truth messages of the heart. Excuse me. Ex repellent. That sounds like a great idea. I'm doing great. Thank you, Third Eye. All right. What else? I am unavailable. Something is standing in between us right now. How can you see this any other way? You have 2 people that are interested in you, and somebody over here is like, hey, you want to do it? No, I need to take a step back because I'm still trying to figure out what I want. I hid something from you, but I'm afraid to tell you about it. Obligations. I want to get away from the burdens I have to deal with, but I'm stuck right now. So here's what I see. I think plenty of you are not interested in this person from your past. I think plenty of you are actually meeting or about to meet somebody who is a pretty good match for you in a romantic sense. And there is someone who comes back around. It could be somebody who you put in the friend zone. It could be somebody that never showed interest in you before. Maybe they were a friend of your ex. Maybe this is somebody that you full on dated. But this is someone who wants to be naked with you, and they could ruin something with the person who actually has the capacity to be in a relationship with you. But if you're horny, you might ruin it. So just a little guidance. Self-control. It's a very, very sexy attribute for anybody to have. All right, Path of Shadows, and then we will call it procrastination. I'm sorry, I have to laugh at this one every single time because there's a typo on it. It's procrastination, and there's literally a clock, and it says the tickling of the clock. I'm pretty sure they mean the ticking of the clock. But especially considered the nature of this reading, that's epic. The ticking of the clock distracts me from the fact that my worst enemy hides in my mind. Some of you give into temptation because you're scared of a relationship and how it works when it's actually healthy. Don't ruin or sabotage something awesome for yourself just for a little, I don't know what euphemism to choose. Just a little hokey pokey? Just a little pickle tickle? Sorry, guys. Hey, Pharaoh, how are you doing? We've got Venomous Garden. Beauty conceals truth beneath captivating lies. Beware the allure of the dangers that in the shadows hide. It is not worth it to go and have the naked time with this person. You cannot trust them. It may not even be good, and it might ruin something with somebody who's actually legit. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Lantern, guidance, illumination, and hope. Here's the beautiful thing here. You have great intuition, and it's going to guide you. It's going to guide you far, far away from that person's genitals. Just saying. So you just have to listen to your intuition and not give in to temptation. And I believe in you. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you for the likes and the subscribes, and I will see you on the next reading. Toodles.